There are 7 entrepreneurial relationships with artificial intelligence, AI. Which ones do you have, and why might the other ones be important for you too? In December of 2022, I was standing in the middle of a business group of about, say, 40 people. And I said to them, remember this day. This is the day that you first heard about the internet, the World Wide Web, Google, or Facebook, or TikTok. This is an important day in your life. After years of using artificial intelligence to support my business, I noticed the great breakthrough. AI had come to the people, and I explained this to the business group. You may not know of ChatGPT now, but you will soon. In a year from now, everyone will know about it. And yeah, a year later, unless you've been living under a rock, you know about ChatGPT or the other AIs available to you. And I have another prediction that I shared with the same group just last week. I'll share that with you in a few moments. But first, let's get into the relationships that entrepreneurs now have with AI. And I think entrepreneurs need to recognize these relationships to help build their business and keep them relevant moving forward. A few days ago, I created this list of relationships to AI to help me as a creative entrepreneur stay focused, help me understand my relationship with AI. Where do I fit in this puzzle? And how can I use AI better? Just understanding where AI fits within my business helps me understand where else I could use AI, or perhaps where I'm wasting my time with AI. The first thing I'm going to do is list these 7 relationships with AI, and then I'll dig in deeper as we get into the video to each one individually. Now, oddly enough, I did not create this list with AI. I took some time to really think about how AI interacts with my business and how AI helps businesses develop and the different relationships that different types of entrepreneurs have with AI. And the first one starts with the creator, the developer of AI, the designer of AI. The second one is the Nurishor of AI. The third one is the collaborator with AI. The fourth one is the aggregator of AI. The next one is the regurgitator of AI. The next one, the manager of AI. And lastly, the one that we're most familiar with, the consumer of AI. So back to the first one, the creator, the developer, the designer of AIs, and the services developed out of them. There are many new services over this last year for the public, and more are to be created, and you could be a part of that community, part of the developers and the creators. And I knew a year ago, it was on Martin Luther King Day, and I spent the afternoon to see if I could create my own website using the AI tools I had available to me. And so I created lifecoachai.com, among a few others. And there I created 6 different life coaches, a financial one that only spoke Spanish, all different types of personalities. I created different personalities with each one of these, and I did it in an afternoon. And when I saw that happen, I have basic coding skills, but the tools were available to me. Knowing that, I figured in about a year of that time, AI was pretty much going to be in everyone's toaster. Well, we're not quite there yet, so let's get into the second one, and that is a really important relationship, and that is nourishing the AI. And I think this area is shrinking a little bit because everybody is using or getting involved in those other relationships down this ladder with AI. In other words, depending on AI to create for them. And it's going to be important to have original creators, you and me, with original perspectives, new information, new ideas. I think that blogs could actually start to become important again as a real human fresh perspective. But of course, YouTube videos will continue to be important when we have people offering insight. Of course, comments in groups such as Reddit and forums, they're starting to take shape too. So the Nurishor of the AI is going to continue, although maybe that pie will shrink in some areas, but it'll certainly become even more important for those who wish to be an authority and help to influence the AI in ways that make a difference. Next is collaborating with the AI, and that's something I certainly do, and maybe you have too. Maybe you do some brainstorming with AI. I do a lot of coding with AI. So I'm adding a little something, the AI is adding a little something, and I think this is a great way to develop business. I had a coding situation not that long ago for one of my side projects, and it's called Spy Tomorrow. And there were some elements that I was creating. I created a spreadsheet of data, and I needed to pull that data, but I didn't want people to see the calculations. And it was on Google Sheets. So I needed to pull that into the final form on the website. But it took going from multiple types of languages and processes, and the thing is, I wasn't really sure how to do it. But by collaborating with the AI, asking the question that I may not have asked a year ago, because it would have taken me weeks to figure it out, and I really probably wouldn't have had anyone to help me, I probably just would have not even tried. But because I had the AI, and I did have friends who helped too, but we solved these problems by collaborating with AI, taking what I was trying to do to another level. Next is aggregation of AI, which is similar to collaboration of AI, except you're not putting any of your insight or personal creations within the final product. For example, within social media, there are social media aggregators. They take information from different sources and say maybe they put it on Twitter. And all they're doing is aggregating the different articles and putting it in one spot. And you can do that with AI. You can create images from AI and put it, say, in a report and then ask questions and pull information. None of it is your creation, but you kind of are the director, the aggregator of what the final product is looking like, although it's all AI generated. Next is similar to aggregation of AI, except it's much simpler. There's no real editing. You're not drawing from multiple sources. You're just saying, hey, AI, do this. Give me this code, and without editing it or reviewing it, you put it into the website or application. Or AI, create this document, and you don't edit, you don't do anything. You just take what the AI says and you post it. That's regurgitation of AI. Just taking what the AI gives you and putting it out there. Managing of AI can come in many forms, and it's kind of like the manager of a robot. A robot takes over some jobs, and someone needs to guide it, manage it, and help it make sure it's doing the right things. And that's what the manager of AI does. And it can use many of these different relationships during the process. You could actually start to develop different areas. You could be part of the creation once in a while. You could be aggregating. You could be regurgitating, just going through your job. You could be collaborating. There are many different facets of the manager, but it's your job to make sure that the end result is the end result using the AI, almost like maybe a production manager, just making sure that we get what we're looking for in the end using the AI tools. And well, the last one, it's us, the consumer of AI. Yes, most of us interact with AI every single day. If you go to Google and search something, well, that's an AI trying to figure out what the best search result is for you. If you look on a blog or perhaps Instagram and you're served an ad, well, that's AI trying to figure out what is the most relevant ad for you. It's very possible you read content today that was generated by AI or visuals created by AI. It's becoming more and more common. But even if they're not created directly by AI, maybe your favorite social media person collaborated with AI to come up with new ideas to share with you on your favorite social media platform. And what is that prediction that I made in front of those 40 business people? It's that 80 to 90% of them will be using AI intentionally within their business over the next year. So which of these relationships apply to you? Are you a designer, creator of AI? Do you nourish the AI? Are you a collaborator with AI? How about an aggregator, or are you a regurgitator of AI? Are you a manager? Are you trying to become a manager of AI? And of course, as we know, we're all consumers of AI, and that's why it's so important to let AI be a part of your business and your entrepreneurial future. I'll see you in the next video.